the betting, the not so much anymore, is more down to my own fault. I need to get studying again to get the edge back. But yeah, it's a great product. I love the exchange. It's really, in my opinion, one of the better bookmakers, if not the best bookmaker out there.
The ninth and final race on the program for Hollywood Bets Scottsville is the Hollywood Bets Bright Future 72 handicap for fillies and mares over 1,400 meters. 4:45 is the race time. We've got a lovely package for you. Let's go and look at Desert Rose's last run, which was her only run, and it was a winning one. The other rerun is of number 7, Mvula Zana, finishing second to Purple Merchant. And let's go and hear what Rachel Venica had to say about Snow Tune, who's trained by Michael Roberts.
Look to the right-hand side. Run Again's trying to make progress. Desert Rose is on the inside and Alabama Sky. Desert Rose came into the lead, though, with 150 metres to go. And number 2, Desert Rose, does not look for the catching. Number 2, Desert Rose, to win convincingly by 2. Alabama Sky second. Run Again third. Bay of Dreams fourth. Waterstreet's home towards the inside. Vulazana, the big white blaze down the middle of the course, now starts to come forward. Flying the Star hot up against the inside. Vulazana, and all the while Purple Merchant is starting to charge through on the outside. Purple Merchant is playing fetch, and fetch she'll do. Purple Merchant to get Vulazana. Casa Rosada and Flying the Star.
Yes, Snow Tune's post-maiden run was very pleasing. She won well, a gutsy race, so I'm hoping now, having come out the maidens, have a run running fourth, that she should be there at least in the top 3.
Just to get the conversation going, Raheel, I want to hear from you about what you thought of Desert Rose's debut run, because for me, the further they went, the further she went on by, and she could have gone round again. I thought she won very cosily.
I'm in full agreement with you on that, Warren. I thought she won a really nice race on debut. Yes, she didn't beat the strongest of field, it must be said, but she did still come out on debut, and I thought she was kept safe in the market. Yes, I know she did go off at around 12.5 to 1 in the market, but she just didn't sort of drift off the boards completely, as you would see with a few first-timers when they take on race runners and they aren't really expected to get the job done first time out, but she got it done in a good style, beating Alabama Sky. We'll obviously see how the form line does work out earlier on in the day when Alabama Sky and Run Again do take their place. But I think Desert Rose, she's been given a mark of 75, 3-year-old daughter of Futura. I think she'll come on leaps and bounds from that run, but she does meet a really competitive race where I think we'll see how good she is in this lineup, Warren. I think that could possibly be a fair comment to make on Desert Rose. Horse number 11, Lady Serena. For me, if she was drawn in the top 6, I think she'd be really hard to beat in this lineup. But she is drawn out in gate 11, which doesn't make Keegan DeMello's life easier. He'll obviously get her out from the gate and get into a nice position. And Lady Serena, she'll be running on strongly at the business end of things. And I think being back at Hollywood Bets Scottsville, taking on her own sex this time out, as she has raced against the boys in her last 4 starts. So taking on her own sex with 56.5 on the back. She's on a mark of 71. I think Lady Serena is going to go extremely close to winning, and she's at around 11-2 in the market. Horse number 4, Forgetful Girl, will be the value for me at around 14-1 in the market. She's now dropping in the rating. She's on a mark of 70, neatly drawn in gate 4. First run after a short rest. She could enjoy running fresh over the 1,400 meter trip. It's a trip that suits her a lot better. 6 starts for 1 win, 2 seconds and 2 thirds. So Forgetful Girl, she'll be the value for me at an each way price. The 14 horse, Laurel Lane. Things didn't quite go away last time out when narrowly touched off by twice as fast. And I think from that 14 draw, obviously it is a lot worse than where she was drawn last time out in gate 2. But I think Muzieni and Duncan Howes will have a plan from the draw. She's dropped down in the ratings. She did go up 2 points after that second last time out, which I think is a bit fair considering how close she did get. And I think Laurel Lane must be a runner. She's another one at around 14-1 in the market. So those would be my top 3 selections in this lineup. And one more horse I think you could include is the 3, Flashy Katrina. Anton Marcus, who does seem to have some really nice rides at Hollywood Bet Scottsville on Sunday. Now that she's getting a bit older, she could enjoy the 1400 meter trip. She likes to run on strongly, and last time out she was way too far out of her ground. Conditions didn't suit last time out. It suited the front runners, and the winner obviously was the leader in the space race. So Flashy Katrina, I think you could possibly include her as well. Warren, is there any horse that you want to possibly give the punters to do a note in the lucky last?
Possibly horse number 12, Rocky Reef, the Jackson filly for the Musket Yard. Kyle Stradham's going to ride. Yes, they have a wide draw to overcome, but lightly raced, and her post-maiden run was fair. She ran 3.5 lengths off Rise. So yes, number 12, Rocky Reef, is one that I think you must keep an eye on. But I do like 6, Desert Rose. I was so impressed with the way she won on debut, and I feel she could remain unbeaten after today's race.
It's Donovan Everett from Cape Racing, and I'd just like to say it's an absolute pleasure to be involved with Intrabet and Cape Breeders in this golf day today here at Pearl Valley. It's fantastic for the industry to see all the relevant stakeholders coming down and having a good time and networking, and it's exactly what the industry needs right now in terms of moving forward and recreating some positivity to take us forward into the next year.